Morning, folks. Two things are happening this morning. One is there's a raven here that's being dive bombed by crows for the last 3 days. You see him? And the other is that the crows may be talking to the geese. They're making similar sounds back and forth. So, let's see if we can find this raven up here. Oh, a lot of crows. Where's my raven? The ravens are definitely a lot more skittish around humans than the crows are. It's a nice day out. Some fencing has gone up. I started to put the fence on here for the berry patch. I'm going to need to either fill this with soil or get rid of the grass. Filling it with soil is better. Because then it has a good layer of compost on it. Need to dig out this grass in the corner here. It didn't quite get all eradicated by the mulch. Gotta clear out this corner because this is where the potatoes are going. It's the last bit of grass left inside the garden. Need to decide what to do about that fire pit, whether I'm going to leave a fire pit in the garden and have some nice benches, or whether I'm going to move the fire pit somewhere a little bit more reasonable. I've been thinking about putting the fire pit in my front yard. The nice thing about having it in the front yard is that I can actually talk to people who are walking by, get a little more involved in my neighborhood. Oh, there's that raven. Oh, I think it has an egg. I think that raven is eating goose eggs. Let's go see what kind of egg that is. Hey, raven, I see you. I'm running around. You should run away. I'm super scary. Oh, super scary. What kind of egg is that? Well, see, there was one here. That is 100% one of my goose eggs that the raven was eating. So they were behind this chicken run, which makes a certain amount of sense, but they can't get into the chicken run. My ducks, oh, they're swimming in my sewage lagoon. As you see, they're all hanging out there. And what that means is that they're probably laying eggs somewhere around here into nests, and the crows and ravens are taking the eggs and eating them in the back field. That's interesting. Oh, I don't quite feel like climbing back in there right now. But I should just put some poultry netting through here, and then they can stop getting in and out. Lots of birds. It's not just Dinosaur Farm because I keep dinosaurs here. There are also dinosaurs that fly through. The north has so many migratory birds that come through. There was a hummingbird that got stuck in my house the other day. It flew up to the second floor window, which doesn't open, so it was just stuck. Oops. Chickens are mostly not doing much there. I'm just walking around looking at things. This is the first time I've been out this morning. Hello, geese. That's a pilgrim gander in front. And a brown Chinese. And another brown Chinese there. And then another pilgrim gander. You can tell because they're white and then they have a little bit of gray on their butt. It's easier to see on him. And then a saddleback. Another pilgrim gander and a pilgrim goose. And this pilgrim goose is the mother of a bunch of mine. So I came out here to make tree cages. Since my apple trees are all starting and I don't want the geese to eat them. One thing I do need to do to this berry patch, actually, that I've just walked through is dig out all of these suckers and the aspen roots. I'm probably should remove this aspen tree, which is going to be a bit difficult to do. And then I'll be digging out roots for quite a long time. But this is a good sunny slope for the berries. Hey everyone. Nice quiet morning here. Another thing I'm going to try and do today is start up my rototiller, see how that works. It's been sitting since last summer, so always fun trying to start these engines. Oh, she's laying. Either she's laying or she's trying to cool down the eggs because the sun is right on her. And if the eggs overheat, they die. Hey, miss, I'm going to look a little closer. Is that okay? Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, I'll let you be, hun. And yesterday I castrated piglets, which was an intense experience. And they were fine this morning. Looked like they had all survived the experience and were energetic and running around. Which, you know, after you cut holes in an animal and pull internal organs out, you worry about them a little bit. But my boars definitely have boar taint. I've tasted a couple of them and then had to feed them to the dogs because they weren't edible for me. Let's see if we can track down those babies. It's been such a dry spring here. There's been flooding from snowmelt, but not a lot of rain. I worry about the soil being too dry for crops. Oh, hi, Pen. Okay, well, this is Penny. And Sparky hanging out, but no babies. Where are the babies? I guess I'll have to be a pig and go under this fence. Kind of over it. I'm cutting this section out here. Oh, there they are. I'm cutting that section out and putting a gate in, so kind of trashed. Oh wow, they've been doing more of this field. Good for you, pigs. Oh, hey, piglets. Hey, piglets. I know you're not real. Oh, you have you have a babysitter. Look at that. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be thrilled with me either, honestly. Just sleep and heal. Sleep and heal. Oh, interesting. That's my secondary boar who was babysitting. That's not something I've seen before. Hey, mister. Okay, well, you're getting nicer than you were, you know. Did you just go through like a teenage rebellion stage and now you're going to be good? They're just sleeping over there. And here we have all 9 babies hanging out, sleeping. They'd probably prefer that I not spend too much time close to them, which makes a lot of sense to me. If I had just been cut open by someone, I wouldn't want to spend too much time close to them either. Penny is eating some of the grass off of this clod of grass here. That's the main boar over there sleeping in the sun. I bet everyone would be real happy to have a wallow right now. Hey, little piglets. Oh, that's so cute. That boar is just being so friendly with them. Oh, they think he's their mom. Look, they're going for nipples. But obviously he doesn't have any milk for them. Oh, I like him. So, oh, and there's Penny. Maybe she's going to feed. Yeah, there we go. Let me just walk around and we can watch them eating. You're all right, little ones. You're all right. They're getting so big so fast. You can see they're all quite energetic. No one is like lethargic. No one has crusty eyes. There's the little runt in the back there. You can see how much smaller he is than the other ones. Interestingly enough, his testicles were just as big as everyone else's, which was a surprise to me. I was not expecting them to be the same size as a pig, twice his size. Oh, there, everyone's happy. So that's good. Penny's definitely a little on the skinny side now. She's feeding all of these monsters. And they're going to take more from her than she can really eat. Even if I gave her as much food as she wanted. I try and give her treats, like I gave her, I get that grocery store food every once in a while, and she got a whole carton of expired cream the other day, which made her very happy. See them sucking. When they start sucking, they just stop moving and are very intent. There we go. I've heard rumors that they all use the same nipple each time, and that the nipples in the front give more milk than the nipples in the back, which would explain why the runt is in the back, but I'm not sure that's true because some of the black ones seem to be growing faster than the orange ones, and they're all kind of distributed. Ooh, ow, that just looks like it hurt. Hey, little runt, little runt. They definitely seem like they're switching around to find other nipples. Wow. Wow. So there are two parts to taking milk out of nipples, and one of them is to essentially like massage the breast to make the milk let down to come out, and then they're sucking it out. So you could see them, how they were kind of like pushing at the breasts to make the milk come down, and then they sucked. And she's done feeding them, so she rolled over on her front. She's like, stop chewing on me. You've had your food. There's definitely starting to be time for me to set up a little area that they can get to, but that the grown-up pigs can't. So they have food and water all the time that the big pigs can't eat and drink. The big pigs do have water all the time, but that container, the water trough, is so tall that there's no way the babies can drink from it. You can see it down there in the field. Hey, mister. Hey, baby. Yeah. Oh, we're so napping. We're so napping in the sun. I need to run them some water up here. Hi, Pen. Hi, Pen. Oh, you're a good mom. She took, I don't remember if it was Sparky or Equinox's babies for 3 weeks, or for 3 months after, I think it was Sparky had finished with them. Oh, we're full of milk now, aren't we? It's time for bed. Yeah, so Penny has wandered down to go back and sleep in her cave and left her piglets with this, my secondary boar again. Hey, little pigs, little pigs. Hi. Hi, hi. That's excellent. Excellent behavior. A lot of animals these days are not bred to have good herd behavior, so they're not necessarily always good at being social in a group like this. So those genetics are not always easy to find. And you don't always know if an animal will have it when you get them. Whereas in an old farmyard style breeding situation, they would have just all automatically only kept animals that could live well with other animals. Oh yeah. Hi, little one. Hi. So it turns out I only found 4 boys yesterday. I don't think I miscounted, or don't think I missed one. So I miscounted the first time. And I was counting the little orange ones. Oh look, they're nuzzling his belly and he's even rolling over. Which, you know, he he doesn't have anything for them to nurse on, but that's the instinct. Hi, little guys. Hi, hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's me. It's me. Hi. Oh, that other one coming up this way is a boy. The one in front was a girl. But it's nice to see that he's not completely terrified of me. Hey, little one. Let's see if I can sneak around this corner. Hey, I don't want to startle you, piglets, but I am coming around this corner. Yeah, just coming this way. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. And there, he heard them being alarmed and looked up, and he doesn't think I'm a big problem. Hi. Hi, little one. Whoa, whoa. Hi there. Hi. Hi, Pen. She's coming up. Someone was saying they were worried about me with the pigs, and like I'm lying down, literally here. And this is a mother sow. Hi, Mom. I'm not worried about her. She heard the babies being a little bit alarmed, but she knows I'm not going to hurt anyone. So here I am lying down. And this is the most dangerous possible, well, one of the more dangerous situations with pigs is when there are piglets around. A sow will get very protective. I did steal her babies yesterday too. But I took them all into the house to castrate them so that when they made their "ow, don't hurt me" sounds, that they were all away and didn't make her nervous, and then I brought them back. Oh, and the black ones. Hey, little ones. Hey, little ones. You okay? You're perfectly fine. I'm just lying around like a pig. That one's chewing on my sweatpants. Like you do. Oh, don't you start. You can't chew on my boots, Penny. It's just my boots. They're like literally not food. There definitely have been days I'm glad I have steel toe boots for the farm work though, because if a pig steps on my foot, oh my goodness, that chewing baby. You're a little boy, eh? You remember me from yesterday? Kind of. Well, this is pretty great. Okay. I miss. I should probably be doing farm work or something. Don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Little babies. Little babies. Honestly, my farm coat does probably smell pretty tasty at this point. It's full of so much gunk. I haven't washed it in like 2 months. Well, he's healing up nicely. The black ones, I can't actually see where the slits are that I made because their skin is so dark. This one's a little girl here. The black one. My goodness. Like, who doesn't just want to sit here all day with these pigs? I'm glad they still are kind of okay with me. Where the other ones went? Probably on the other side of this little hay bale here. The pigs have been unrolling the bales for me. And when they unroll the bales, there's they add biomass. These bales will compost down on this soil and make it better soil. Better soil is always good. Okay. Well, this has been quite a long one actually today. But that's because we're just lying around with the pigs. Oh, they're so great. Anyhow, all of you have a great day. And I will definitely talk to you again soon.